Good morning, Math 4s. I hope you guys had a first good 2 days of school. Hopefully you have turned in your presentation by 10:45 this morning, and also hopefully you've already turned in your USA test prep diagnostic test. If you had problems with that, you should have emailed me yesterday or early this morning in order to get those problems fixed. Today we are going to be simplifying conjugates or simplifying complex numbers and recognizing conjugates of complex numbers. So this is going to be the start of our Unit 1. And so on Google Classroom, if you go under classwork in the morning, this is going to be on your assignment. So you got your Pear Deck code right there. This is the instructional video that will be linked on the assignment as well. And your instructions are to work through the Pear Deck. So when we get onto the Pear Deck, I'll show you very briefly and very quickly how we're going to work through that. And then your homework assignment is going to be due on Friday by 11:59 p.m. And I'm going to explain that real quickly as well. So Pear Deck has this nice thing where we can sign in using a link. So I am going to sign in. Click how you're feeling today. I'm always feeling good. Ready to go. All right. Just a reminder that your presentations were due today, and that you guys hopefully did that already. Down here at the bottom, where this thing is, all right, is how you navigate your Pear Deck. So see these arrows down here at the bottom, right here, right? That's how you navigate the Pear Deck. So I'm going to just click through. You're going to answer, quadratic formula. This is quadratic formula, and we're going to talk about it in more detail tomorrow, but, I have good dreams about it, so I'm going to go click that, my multiple choice, and then here's the video. It says that it's having problems, but when you click on it, it does go to the correct video, so I just wanted to let you guys know that that video is up and running correctly. Okay, so you're going to watch that video on quadratic formula. All right, and then we're going to go into our learning targets for today. So today we are identifying complex conjugates, and we can simplify complex numbers. You may have done this at the end of Math 3, so this is kind of a review, but we have to review these things before we can do our adding, subtracting, and multiplying complex numbers. So you will need a piece of paper today, maybe 2 pieces of paper, depending on how much you write when you are doing work. Pencil or pen, I'm fine with either, just as long as your work is neat, and an optional highlighter. All right, so a couple things that you guys are going to be doing. You guys are going to be telling me how you would identify a conjugate. All right, so both of them are sets of complex numbers, and the conjugates are right next to each other. All right, so you're going to tell me what you notice, either through text or by drawing or highlighting, whatever it is you need on this screen here. All right, and then you're going to match the conjugates. So the questions right here, these are the questions right here down in the middle, and then you're like drawing a line. It won't let me do it on mine, but you're like drawing a line on it to match the conjugates. Obviously that's not a right answer, so please don't copy my answers. All right, so each one has just one conjugate. And then we're going to talk about simplifying. So when we're talking about simplifying, we're talking about I, and I is an imaginary number, or the imaginary part of the number. And so I want you guys to do your best to answer this question, whether you have to look back at your notes from Math 3 or Math 2, or if you have to Google it just to kind of get a correct answer or get an answer to this one. That's fine, but I do want you guys to understand what I is. I is actually equal to the square root of -1. So remember in Math 2, when your math teacher blew your mind and was like, yeah, we can take the square root of negative numbers, and you thought before that was absolutely impossible. Not impossible anymore. All right, so square root of -1 is equal to I. All right, and here's a video that includes examples from your homework assignment. So if you would like to do your homework assignment while you're watching that video, just go to the next page. It's got your assignment there. All right, and you're going to do this on a separate sheet of paper. Unless you really want to print this out and work on it here, you're going to do this on a separate sheet of paper. All right, so you are going to work on these 10 problems, and then at the end, you're going to pick 5 questions, and you're going to write their conjugates. So you're going to pick 5 of the questions up here, and you're going to write their conjugates. In the example video, I do 4 of those questions, I believe, either 3 or 4 of those questions. So as you're watching the video, 3 or 4 of those questions are already finished for you. So please make sure that you include those, though, on your assignment. So make sure that you're writing them down as you're watching the video. All right, to turn it in, take a readable picture of your assignment and upload it to Google Classroom before midnight on Friday. So that is going to look like this, hopefully, all right, on your Google Classroom. All right, and these are also the examples that I do in the video. It looks like there's only 3, and there's a link to the examples right here. Okay, so if you have any questions about how today's self-paced lesson is supposed to go, please let me know by emailing me. And please make sure that you have already turned in all those other assignments you were supposed to by this morning. Okay. Again, any questions, just send me an email.